All right, we ready?
We're ready.
Stand up,
Wait,
Vanguard.
we have to do it at the same time. All
You
right.
said you were ready.
3, 2, 1.
Stand
Stand up, Vanguard.
Draw.
Hey, you're using Fart Cloud.
Yeah. Discard to ride. And
hey, you actually plus because you want that in the drop.
Yeah.
I go?
Taking this card off. Yep.
Draw for turn.
I need to get new sleeves for this deck. These are a little crusty.
These people are going to be so proud of me.
And the humidity.
All right, this is also great for people in the comments. Just let me know if this works. I'm discarding the energy cycler, right? I'm putting its ability on standby.
It works, but we did it at BCS.
I'm riding, drawing, creating an energy generator. Shout out, this is my only deck that actually has one sleeve. And then I get 3 energy, and I'm immediately paying it because this is discarded at the same time in sequence and drawing a card. Tell me if I did good in the comments. I don't think it makes sense. Everyone has told me it works, and I've seen people do it. I'm still in denial.
I did it at BCS, and no one judge called.
Not in Egypt, but like denial.
Not the Griffin.
Yeah, not the Griffin. Fuck the Griffin. Let's hope we never go back to that era of Vanguard. All right.
You said the other day when Andre gets the Nile Griffin and you can't stand it.
That's true. That's funny. 8.
Take it.
8.
Over trigger.
Oh, really? You want to do this again?
But if you hit a crit, I would have gone to 3. Oh, you'll hit another Biscotti. He's going to ride for free the whole game.
Shout out to BCS for these Biscottis and
whatever. Shout out to Kingslayer cards.
Was it Kingslayer I bought them from?
Energy Blast 3 and draw. It was.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Kingslayer cards for the Biscottis.
Soul Blast 1.
I just shook the camera. They're going to be so mad. You're shaking the camera, too.
7. I'll add this to my hand and discard this.
Maybe we should try doing it off the other end of the table so it doesn't shake.
Maybe.
We'll try that in a future episode.
Okay.
I sure will.
All right. 10 to Vanguard.
Take it.
8 to Vanguard.
Take it. Well... No, I'll guard. Guard.
Good. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. I will discard, put that ability on standby.
Oh my goodness, he's never going to pay any cost.
Ride. Soul Blast 1. I want that in the drop. Put this on the bottom of my deck. Fuck. On the bottom of my deck. Draw a card. I forgot to stand him, but he was supposed to be stood.
I'll take your word for it.
Then I'm going to call, Soul Blast a rear guard. My bad. Soul Blast my soul. I'm retarded. Discard a card. Search my deck for a set order. Shout out to the 4th Thegrea players. You know what I'm searching.
All 4 of you.
Hurrah! We all say in unison. You want to cut?
Sure.
Add that to hand. Okay, then I'm just going to swing 8 at the rear guard. No. I could get a trigger. Don't be stupid.
Okay.
10 at your Vanguard. I'm also at 3 energy now.
I'll take 10. Power.
That's stupid. 10 to the Vanguard. Over trigger, here we come.
If you get a crit, I'll go to 4. And if you give the crit there, that can't. I think in this instance, it's worth just dropping it.
Whoa!
Dude,
it's on camera again.
Every game we've recorded, you have over-triggered me a grade 2.
They're going to say it's fucking pre-recorded.
That's
it's written.
Crazy.
They're going to say it's scripted. This happened twice today.
Every single game. I won the last one.
All right, so a million power there. Add this back to my hand. Call a card to the rear guard.
I know I say this a lot, but I don't think this is a situation you can come back from and win the game.
And give it 10k. And then this goes away and I
still
draw.
Take a damage. Nothing can hit, luckily, unless you hit rear guard.
18.
Yeah, geez, that was dumb, dude. I hate over triggers.
I misplayed a little. I forgot you got a trigger. I was hoping this could hit the Vanguard, but hey,
misplayed,
whatever.
you healed.
Fuck you. Ain't it pretty? You're a good little boy.
Discard 1.
You're a good little boy.
Ride, add an order from drop.
Hey, I'm just saying the last game that I hit the over trigger on my grade 2 drive check, didn't win.
Give me a second. I didn't make big brain plays. I'll call Shadow Cloak, search my deck for an order. So I have 3 counter blasts. Rogue Headhunter will reduce it by 1.
I had to check and make sure it was still
And I'll
recording.
have 1 in bind, which will make this a counter blast of 2. The other one will be 3.
Brain blast.
So I'll search my deck for an order, put it to my drop zone.
Hey, I'm just as upset. I needed that counter blast.
Yeah, I'm sure you're real upset about what transpired.
I'm so sad right now.
Actually, I should do Clouded Miasma. It makes a bit more sense for what I'm trying to do, which is hopefully win the game. Or, no, I'll call 1 there.
You know, we're going to have to rename the channel Overtrigger to Pass.
We just might have to name Overtrigger to Pass, and you just might have to be the profile picture.
And it happened twice today.
I'm at 6 energy. I'll energy blast 2 and go down to 4. To choose an order for my drop zone and bind it. Choose 2 cards from my drop zone, call them to rear guard, so call and call. They both get plus 5k for each order with a different name in my bind zone. So plus 5, plus 5. The next time I Alchemagic and order, the counter blast is reduced by 1. So this is counter blast 4, reduced by 1 is 3. It's reduced by 1 for each in my bind zone, so it's 2. And it's taking the skill of Clouded Miasma, so counter blast 1, draw 2. Choose a card from my drop zone and call it to rear guard. If it's part of Alchemagic, my front row gets plus 5k. I Alchemagic, so I'll call Roaming Prison Dragon. He gets 10k and a crit. I'll do Shadow Cloak skill, Soul Blast 1. He gets 5k. And choose a rear guard and add to my hand.
Me too.
All right. Swing 18 at Vanguard.
I'll take it.
First, crit, power to Roaming Prison
now
Dragon.
It's getting to be balanced.
Second.
Oh no. Front.
Okay. I'll swing with this first.
Does it have a crit?
I played an order as well, so it gets plus 5k. It does have a crit. It's going to be 13,
Perfect
18,
card.
perfect card. 18, 28, 33 to Vanguard.
Power.
Okay, at the end of the turn, the unit's called by Zorga retire. It was just Rogue Headhunter.
My turn?
Yep.
Draw. Stand. I'm going to go up to 6 energy, but I'm going to discard this Scotty. Ride.
Not only did he hit the overtrigger, he hasn't truly discarded the
Actually,
ride.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm still going to 6 energy. Instead, I'm discarding this.
That's the same thing. You can guard with the other one, though.
I'm going to ride, Soul Blast, put this on the bottom of the deck, draw, and then my grade 3 or greater Vanguard was placed, all in sequence. This will call out. That's what they told me. If it's wrong, blame them.
I'm going to blame your overtrigger.
It definitely works, trust me. I'm going to play the order. I'm going to use Mayrig's ability, bind her face up. Hold on, I don't want to play stupid. First, I'm using Thegrea, counterblast 1.
It's a her.
Look at the top 5. It is a her. Call this to the rear guard. Shuffle my deck. We're deck thinning. We deck thinned 1 card. The other 4 were triggers.
What are you going to do? Hit your overtrigger again?
Now I'll bind Mayrig. I actually didn't need you to shuffle that. I'm so stupid.
That's okay.
Ride this face up. Put that into the soul. She takes the name of the one that goes underneath it, so she's also the light Thegrea's name. So then, I'm going to... Excuse me, can I have my card?
You have the same card right there.
You're a good man.
I was just reading.
I'm still going back in. Bind that face up. Search my deck once again for another Epi to Justice who still has the name of the white one underneath her, so she's going to keep that name. And then I'm just going to put another Thegrea for my deck into the soul. I'm going to put that one. If you want to cut. Then I will... Do I dare do this and be stupid? I'll discard this bind her face up. Since she had the light one's name, I'll rewrite the dark one. That activates Persona Ride, and since this is here, I draw 2 cards.
And then you can't activate it for the rest of the turn, right?
No, I can't activate for the rest of the turn.
You cannot ride until the end of the turn. That's even better.
So, I mean, I wouldn't be riding if I can't Persona Ride anyway. You feel me? Do you feel me?
I'd rather not.
Okay.
If it's okay with you.
I'll
Not
call
after what
that
you did.
up. That doesn't... I'd rather still call this. Counterblast 1 when placed. Since I Persona Rode this turn, look at the top 2. Add 1 to my hand, put the other on the top of my deck.
I know it's not the overtrigger.
I will call Reedy. I'll do Reedy's ability once, so my triggers will give extra 5k. So then the front row is at plus 15, so I will swing for 28.
There's 1 drive when she stands.
1 drive when she stands.
I don't think you'll hit 2 crits, so I'll take the first one. I know
All right.
the first one's a crit. Oh, front, I'll take
So
that.
that's 15 to the front because of Reedy. And then
oh,
a crit.
Dude.
And
Does Tyler stack?
and I'll put the crit and the power on my Vanguard.
I know the first one was there, but oh my god, man.
Then I will counterblast 1, discard a card. All these are pretty good. Somehow this is going to come back and bite me in the ass, but I'm going to discard a card. Stand. So she was plus 30, so 43, plus another 15, 58 with a crit.
She's 58 with a crit. How much is everything else?
All right, so 58 with a crit. 40, 48.
Okay, 58 with a crit. Then I'll just perfect guard that. That makes most sense.
Okay. Drive check 1.
There's no way you have anymore.
40.
33, 38, 43. I'll go down to 1 energy and draw.
Wow. And then 58.
58. Did that get stronger from when you told me?
No, so hold on, maybe I miscounted. It's 48, my bad.
Okay, I was going to say.
Well, let me double check. So 15 from the Persona Ride, 15 from the front triggers. That's 30, 40, 48. Yeah, it's 48.
Okay.
My bad.
That's better.
I can't count.
33, 48, 53.
All right, you go.
All right. Stand and draw. It's Persona Ride Zorga. I'll call Roaming Prison Dragon to the rear guard. Let's see how I'd like to outcome. I'm definitely not getting another turn after everything that happened this game.
The funny part is you're probably still going to win.
We'll see what happens. If I hit my over trigger, that'd be goated.
Hey, I don't want that.
I don't really think I need to focus.
We're still recording.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank God. Wait. Okay, it is still recording. Thank God. I got scared there for a second. Cool shit happened. I don't want it to not record.
I'll go to 4 energy. It's my turn. I'll energy blast 2 to go down to 2. Choose an order card from my drop zone and bind it. So I'll bind Death Inviting Black Magic. Choose 2 cards from my drop zone and call them to rear guard. One of them is going to be slightly weaker, but that's okay.
Is Death Inviting Black Magic the one that adds 2 cards from the drop?
No, that one's the 3rd card of my damage. Death Inviting Black Magic draws 2 for Counterblast 4, but the Counterblast goes down by 1 for each bound
What's
card.
the one that adds the 2 cards orders from the drop?
The grade 1.
Dylan wanted to know if you had more of that.
Does he want that for Sower Haja?
He wants it for Stoahaja.
I have one somewhere in the apartment.
I know I've seen it somewhere, but Zorga cards are like,
Call.
they just show up like the wild.
Because I have so many.
They're in my stuff somehow.
This is going to sound so funny, but the starter is stronger than calling a trigger to boost with, and it's stronger than Dream Nibbling. So I'll call over the 2 Roaming Prison Dragons.
You didn't have anything better to call than the starter.
I didn't have a grade 1 in my drop. I've not had the best game, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if you've seen what's happened.
I can't see it from the side.
Actually, you know what? I guess I'll just call the PG in the event that I do somehow live and make it to my next turn and have a Shadow Cloak with extra soul and Alchemagic, then maybe I can add it back to my hand. No, it's going to retire either way. It doesn't matter. But it looks better than calling a trigger, right?
Hey, live your dreams.
So we'll swap these two. All right. I could either get a lot of cards in my hand, or not a lot. I could draw 2, draw 3, and then I check 2, so I'd be at 7 additional cards in hand, or I could try and push you. How many cards in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. I did Persona Ride. That's the best part.
I don't like that.
I hope I remember to draw for it. Okay, all Alchemagic. 1 makes me stronger, but 1 gives me an additional drive check. But that extra strength is going to be quite a bit powerful. It'd be 10k extra to each row, but we're probably in perfect guard range of you having to guard it either way. This is going to get 5k because I'm going to play in order.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I have the option of giving Zorga triple drive in my front row 5k, or giving the front row a bunch of power. I'd rather you not pick.
Okay.
I guess triple drive would be if I think I want to live, so I'll Alchemagic.
Yeah,
the one that gives them power to the miasma. The counterblast is reduced by 1. Cloud Miasma skill. I will call a booster. We are going to call the starter. It's a little bit bigger.
You not have a Shadow Cloak in your drop?
I have a Shadow Cloak in my drop, but why would I need it?
Is he not a stronger booster?
Shadow Cloaks are great too.
Oh.
My front row gets plus 5k. Like anything placed from the drop gets 5k. So 5k. Additional 5k. So Rogue Hunters at plus 20.
Wowzers.
I have Alchemagic, Soul Superior, called 2 Roaming Prison Dragons.
Hey, I don't like that.
They're placed from the drop, so they'll get plus 15k in a crit. So plus 15. Plus 15. All right, let's see what we can do here. It's plus 15k to the front. So this is going to be 13, 18, 23, 33, 43, 53, 63 with crit to Vanguard.
Is the other column stronger?
The other column's going to be a little bit weaker. The other column's going to be 11, 21, 26, 36, 46, 56.
Well, I'm basically boned either way.
I love to hear that. Watch you heal.
Let's just hit 2 triggers. That's not a trigger. That's not a trigger.
Okay, so we're in a good
What is
spot.
with me doing so great these entire games?
What is with you sacking me in the early game and then losing?
You just winning by pure dumb luck.
19, 20. Actually, sorry, it's more. Dream Nibbling was placed from the drop zone, so he gets an additional 5k from Brand of Corpses. So he's an 11k booster on top of Zorga's 13, makes it 24. Persona Ride makes it 34. 5k from Clouded Miasma makes it 39. Let me double check. 13 and 6 is 19. 5 and 5 is 29. 39 to Vanguard. I will Divine Skill to stay in the column. At the end of the turn, it retires.
How much?
39.
28. 38. 29?
Buddy, it's 39.
I like my number better. Wow, this really smells like horse shit, huh? There's only one instance in which I live.
Hold on. Me not hitting a trigger, right?
Deck check.
Deck check, buddy. You've hit so many triggers. I don't want another deck check.
I'm not deck checking you. I'm deck checking myself.
I know, you're looking for heals, which I like. I like the idea of you having to hit a heal to live.
All right, so 28,
if you were to
38.
take his damage, Zorga is the only one that doesn't inherently have a crit.
Buddy, we're not aiming for the truck. That's a hit 1. I'm going to Energy Blast 3, draw. Hit 1.
Power to Zorga.
This is the same thing that happened in the last video.
The heal into
it was a hit 1 into a fucking heal trigger.
They're gonna think we script the fights. They're gonna think we're like another unnamed YouTuber we can't talk about. Oh, that was a crazy game.
That was
same thing as before.
So
over trigger on grade 2, lost to a 1 to pass heal.
I had such a good hand still.